Part
Hi,
two.
this is part 2. We're back. The video cut off on us.
And we have a lot to say.
Yes. So like we were saying, we just got off of this live event.
And one of the things that I was going to say before I was cut off is that, what was I going to say? I literally have this right here in my mind right now. Yes, what I was going to say is if you're in a company right now and things are not working, if you're struggling at this point, there's something that you're doing wrong and you need to admit that to yourself. You need to tell yourself, hey, I am doing something wrong and that is why my business is not growing and people are not connecting with me. People are not understanding me. They're not hearing me out, okay? And if you're
people are dropping off, there's always a reason why the people come and join you and then they drop off. There's always a reason why.
Because
and I know that reason why. Do you know that reason why?
Because you sold to them.
Yeah, you sold to them and maybe you wasn't prepared. Maybe you didn't have a good training for them, something put together to give to your team. Before you throw out the link, make sure you know that you have your stuff prepared. Make sure you have your
schedule.
Your schedule. Put it that way, yeah.
Yeah, no. You talk about the schedule.
Yeah.
Jennifer came up with something crazy. I mean, she came up with a work schedule, like a 9-to-5 schedule. Let her tell you about it.
You have to be prepared. I came up with a schedule, like what I'm going to do as soon as I wake up. So I have my schedule. When I wake up, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do it consistently every day. And I'm going to do it like 3 times a day. And you could choose to do it at 3 or 4 different social networks, or you could just choose to stick with Facebook. But whatever works for you, stick with it and be consistent. It's very important. Have that schedule, have your own group, put it in there. When you start bringing your team in, make sure you give them their schedule. Have everything prepared for your team so that they can stay with you and they can grow with you.
And those are just some of the things that we are tapping into in the Legends Network. And, it's the company, but then again, it's all about the people behind the company that really are making this happen for us. Like, literally, do you think any other company out there or any other group is going to allow you to come into their Google Hangout and share your story after just being in for 4 days, right? For 4 days, like
she's been in it for 4 days. I've been in for like a week, and we're growing. We have a lot of things set up. We are prepared. We're out there. We're branding ourselves.
Listen, I want to say something to the new people, right? People think about internet marketing like such a hard thing to do, and like you need to go to school. You know what? You do need to go to school, but you need to start somewhere, and this is where you need to start. Okay, and the thing about internet marketing is that you can take 24 hours, you can take 2 hours, 30 minutes, and you will learn something that you never knew before. And that's the huge difference with school. When you go to school, you go to class, you don't understand what the teacher said, you go home, and you try to figure things out by yourself. It's not like that. We are in a community where we are not going to give up. We're not going to leave you alone until you get it. And that's what they're doing with me.
Yes, they're working with us personally. They're teaching us. We're like just plugging into the trainings every day. We're plugging into Rex Harris's live webinar and workshop, not webinar, live workshop. And he's there all day. He literally sits there in his home and he teaches you things down to paid advertising, free advertising, social network, how to brand yourself, how to get out there. And you could just plug yourself in there when you have your team and just tell them, go in there and learn. You don't have to do too much. All you have to do is brand yourself and put yourself out there, plug into the trainings.
And point them to the right people. Point them to the right people.
Point them to the right people and you're good.
Yeah, you gotta point them to the right people, because if you're just getting started, like me, who I just got in like 6 months ago, you want to point them to the right people, because obviously you don't know everything. And most unlikely right now you're either trying 2 strategies and trying to master it. So literally I'm doing basically about that right now, and it's really working. I'm seeing a lot of results, and that's the beauty of it. And really guys, it's been a great experience right now, and we're just gonna leave it as that. And we hope that you stay on the lookout on what we're working, because we are consistently growing and we are being consistent and patient.
Yes, and we're there for you. If you need help, just inbox me, Jennifer Griffith. Inbox Jalady Francis.
Actually, my name is a little bit confusing up in Facebook, so
G Lady Francis. We will put it down on the text below. Okay.
See ya.
Bye.